everyone. Welcome to another episode of Talk 10 with Mahen. This is episode 5 for this year, 2021. Today, we meet a very talented young artist, Dreshlen Govender. You would have seen the beautiful drawings he does of the Hindu deities. That is exactly what caught my eye, and I decided to invite Dreshlin to talk to us today. He draws with detail, with skill, and fine precision. So let's get to know the person behind the beautiful art we have seen. Welcome, Dreshlin. It's always a joy to have guests on our show. Congratulations on your incredible talent, and let's hear all about your journey in art.
Thank you so much. I am glad to have the opportunity to be interviewed by you, Auntie Mahenthri. Welcome, viewers. I hope you enjoy what I have to say.
Dreshlen, let's begin by you telling our viewers a little bit about yourself.
So I'm currently studying second year architecture in the Durban University of Technology. I am enjoying architecture. With online, it is quite difficult. You just got to push and do your best. That's what's the most important.
I wish you every success in this course of study. What really drew my attention to your drawing are the beautiful Hindu deities that you have drawn. I took a look at the lovely display in your prayer room and I was really impressed. Now, what is the inspiration for drawing the deities?
Many people, like family members or members in our community, asked me and approached me and said, you know what, could you please draw a picture of Muruga? Could you please draw a picture of Mother? Could you please draw a picture of the Shivan? So there's many drawings that I have done of deities. Certain deities I've done during the certain times of fasting, certain times of prayers occasionally. When it was Diwali time, I drew Sri Ram and Sita. During Paratasi month, I drew a Hanuman, an A3 Hanuman. For my granny, she's a Shivan devotee. I dedicated a whole poster of drawings of different views of Shiva, and I gave it to her. For the mother, my mom and my sister are mother devotees. So I decided to draw a mother during the month of Adi. And Lord Ganesha was my remover of my obstacles. So I had to draw him. I had to.
Dreshlen, I'm so pleased that you are deeply involved in culture. You respect culture.
Yes.
What are some of the other creative hobbies that you have?
Other than drawing, I take part in cultural activities such as playing tabla, and I also dance with my sister. My sister and I do TikTok videos, but with playing tabla as an instrument and learning it as a classical instrument, it taught me a lot of discipline. I started at a very young age at the Merebank Tamil School Society in Durban, offered free classes. I'm grateful to my parents for pushing me to actually go and take up tabla as an instrument, as another hobby of mine. And it taught me a lot. It helped me to balance out my schoolwork and to balance out my normal life. So that's another thing that I like to do. So culture means a lot to me and it's a big inspiration to me and my artworks.
That's so wonderful to hear, Dreshlen. And you know what is also unique? I have looked at some of your TikTok videos and you are proudly displaying your respect for your Tamil language and your music. Your TikTok videos are not the regular kind that everybody is doing. You are presenting them in a unique way. Can you tell us about that?
The dance videos, my sister and I like to dance. And we find it very entertaining. And we find it something that we can balance our normal daily work and schoolwork and campus work with the TikTok video. So it helps us to balance our daily lifestyles, learning a small dance, posting it, and then enjoying all the comments and all the likes and everything. And with regards to my tabla covers that I've done on TikTok, I just tried something new. And I said, during COVID, I could not go for shows. I could not go for online, for outdoor services. Everything was being online and I was tired of online. So I realized since I'm online on TikTok and I like playing tabla, let me try something new. And I decided to play music and play tabla to the music and record myself.
Where can people find you on TikTok?
People can find me on TikTok at Dresh14. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Dreshgov on Instagram, and Dreshlen Govender on Facebook.
You're really talented, Dreshlin, and
Thank you, Auntie Mahenthri.
I'm so happy that you've achieved a very lovely sense of balance. Let us go through some of your pieces, beautiful pieces in your art portfolio.
My grade 11 term 4 drawing was an experimental stage of art where I wasn't sure if I wanted to do work with pencil or if I wanted to work with pen. Teacher had told me pencil was the easiest option and is a better option for me, and that resulted in my grade 12 drawings being done in pencil only. As much as I had experimented with pen and pencil, I saw that I took interest in pen, though I was instructed to use pencil for the rest of my artworks. As a scholar that did arts as a subject, I decided to draw my sister doing Bharatanatyam, dances, and poses. In all my drawings, I had based it on Indian, classical, and cultural music, as my culture is very dear to me, and music was my biggest inspiration. This is one of my favorite artworks. The hand and the bow and arrow, all skeletal, and the bow made out of bones, sort of, and the rose. I added a certain amount of color, a certain portion of color to be quite exact, to show a certain feel and to add depth to my drawing. In this drawing, I had started working with pen and decided to experiment with color to see the different effects and see how much I can explore. It was an experimental drawing. I feel that in this drawing, I have done exceptionally well with pen, but also added a little bit of color to add depth and a certain feel to the drawing. From here onwards, I decided that I can work with both pen and color. This drawing shows Liverpool Football Club. I have done this to celebrate Liverpool's winning on the Premier League last year. In the English Premier League, Dad and I both support Liverpool. This is something that my father and I have in common. In South Africa during the level 5 lockdown, I had not much work to do as campus was on standby, and I decided to draw and express myself, how I felt about this lockdown. As you can see, I showed a TV that was broken, two hands, and a figure with a mask on. The reason for the TV being there is that during this lockdown, many people were just sitting at home, relying on technology to pass time and get through this tough time. The hands were there because in this drawing, the hands were put there as a key to show that technology can consume us if we let it. And the reason for putting a mask on was because due to the coronavirus being so bad, I had put on a mask to show that in order to get out of our houses, we had no choice but to wear a mask, and it was going to be a norm for us.
Dreshlin, you told us about these lovely creative hobbies that you have. What is your message
Yes.
to young people about the importance of having creative pursuits?
Having creative pursuits as a youth helps you to balance out your daily lifestyle, whether it be schooling, work, or campus related, and to have fun as well. So, with the creative hobby, it's also about having fun and letting loose, spending time with yourself. Because if you can make time for yourself, your life will be way, way better.
Dreshlin, let's move on. You know, you come from a very, very culturally orientated family on both sides. Your grandparents love prayer and religion. How has your family supported you?
Well, my family is my greatest strength. Mom and dad always pushed me. They pushed me at a young age to start studying tabla. And it's one of my favorite passions as well, second to art. I mean, I started drawing and figured out that I like to draw at a very young age as well. And mom always encouraged me to do my best, no matter what. Dad always challenged me and helped me to rise to challenges. And my gran, which is mom's mother, she was always my pillar of strength, my guidance, everything. Whether it be something small, whether it be something big, she always was there supporting me. I am very thankful to my parents and my grandparents, both sides of the family, that they have always supported me no matter what I did. They were always there for me, and they were always one call away for me to just let loose. And they always were there to encourage me to do better and better myself as a person. And I'm grateful to them because I am not who I am today without them.
Thank you so much, Dreshlin, for sharing these valuable thoughts and impressions that you have. I know that you value the support that you are surrounded by. Dreshlin, we've come to the end of today's episode. Like I did tell you before, I'm thoroughly impressed with your attitude to arts, to culture, to music, and your interest in your creative pursuits. I wish you every success moving forward, and I look forward to many more paintings that I will see. I know that you did tell me you are now innovating and working with acrylic paints. So we look forward to seeing the many pieces that are going to come from you with the acrylic paints. But
all in good time.
I'm sure. Just as a concluding comment from you, what would you like to tell the young people?
To all the youth out there, follow your dreams, no matter what it may be. Small, big, medium. It's either you dream big or you go home. Don't forget that. For me, I live by something that says, live more, worry less. You see, you just gotta get up, dress up, and show up. And never ever give up on what you want. Fight for what you want. Go and achieve your goals that you set. Achieve realistic goals so you are more capable of achieving what you want. Thank you so much.
My pleasure to have you on the episode today. God bless you and good luck with all your ventures. Thank you so much, Dreshlen.
Thank you, everyone.
படுமாங்கா உரட்டுங்கோ தை சாதம் ரெடி பண்ணுங்கோ வடுமாங்கா உரட்டுங்கோ தை சாதம் ரெடி பண்ணுங்கோ பட்ட மம்மி கிட்ட வாடி மொட்டை மாடி பட்டல் நாண்டி சும்மா நம்ம பெத்த விட்டாளா சும்மா நம்ம பெத்த விட்டாளா
சொல்வேனுங்கோ வடுமாங்க புதுதுங்கோ
வடுமாங்க புரட்டுங்கோ தை சாதம் ரெடி பண்ணுங்கோ